wash it, but I haven't done it, and I haven't put makeup on in a couple of days. It's just been like that. I've had so many things to do. I don't even know where the stack of orders I printed are. Oh, it's over there. You can't see it. It's by my sewing machine. I have so many things to do. I just printed all of this stuff. If you guys didn't know, I have an Etsy shop that has absolutely nothing to do with diamond painting or cross stitching or this YouTube channel, but it brings in pocket change, and so I keep it open. My kids are loud. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back. So we're gonna do some hardcore adminning right now at the beginning. I'm gonna tell you guys, I've been gone for a good little bit. I want to thank everybody who sent me messages and you know, well wishes, and trying to figure out what was going on, if it was okay, what was happening. I truly do appreciate you guys. The response to that was heartwarming, because I really didn't think anybody cared. So obviously you guys do. I had to take a mental health break. Sometimes you have to step back and realize that sometimes it's okay to not be okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. I chose not to shut the website down because I didn't think that it was going to be as long as it ended up being, and then it did, and then I ended up getting an overwhelming amount of orders, and I ended up going out of town and staying with some family and taking a good rest from everything. It was right around the time that I was going to be starting my master program, which if you guys didn't know, I'm a graduate student. I just started. This is my first semester in graduate school, and I wanted to be fresh. I had a lot of things going on right now. My mom and my stepdad aren't, my stepdad's not doing too well. He hasn't been doing too well for a number of years now. My father-in-law is battling prostate cancer that has spread, and during this whole time, my away time, whatever you want to call it, my little break, I found out that my mom also needs to have surgery on her gallbladder, and we don't know yet what that's going to entail. We don't know if it's going to be a removal or they said that she's got stones, but she's not in any type of pain, and she seems to be functioning okay on a daily basis, so we're thankful for that. But we don't know yet what that's going to consist of, so I might have to go out of town again and assist her in her household duties. She's got a puppy, and then my stepdad, who again is not in good health condition, so I'm probably going to go over there for maybe a week or so and help her out over there. I should still be able to post videos and stuff while I'm there. It shouldn't be an issue, but you know, it is what it is. I went to visit my grandma in out of town, and my grandma and all my uncles and my aunt and my dad all live in the same town, and so normally I stay with my grandma. I decided not to this time. I stayed with my dad, which is something that we've never done before. My dad, they go out of town a lot, but they prefer to stay in hotels, so they've never stayed at our home. And I think my son's stayed at his house before, but I personally have never stayed there. My daughters have never stayed there. And when I do go over there, I always stay with my grandma, especially since my grandfather passed away about 5-6 years ago. So, you know, it is what it is. So I stayed with my dad this time, and it was nice. It was nice to not have to stress out about so much. My dad's a lot more laid back with a lot of things. My grandma's pretty uptight, so it was a nice change, and it was a nice mental break for me. I did not record. I took like 3 stitching projects. You guys, I did not get a single stitch in. Yesterday was the first time I stitched in about 2 weeks, which is like, I have not had that long of a break in stitching since I started stitching a 1.5 years ago. And I'm dying to get back to it. For January, I also decided that I wasn't going to do floss of the month. I had a whole video recorded. I don't know what happened to it. Sometime during when I recorded it and when I went to out of town, I must have accidentally deleted it. I don't know what happened. Sometimes I gotta send a lot of pictures to my husband. He's like out and he's like, hey, can you send me a picture of these wires, or I left something on the counter, can you send me a picture of it, a package or whatever? And it's just a bunch of bullshit, and I like to keep my shit clean and organized, and so I'm constantly deleting stuff like that. I must have accidentally deleted it because I did make an announcement video stating that I would not be sending out any flosses or dyeing the January floss of the month orders. Needless to say, that video didn't go up, and when I was gone, I didn't have time to post. I thought that I was gonna have time to post, but it was a lot of familial back and forth, and I just didn't get a chance. It was also my grandma's birthday, so we did that for a whole day, and then my grandma needed a lot of stuff done at her home. We had to move furniture, and we bought her new furniture, and we had to do all that, and then my dad and I had to throw out her old furniture, and it was just us, so we had to carry everything up and down the stairs and stuff. You know, so it was a nice break, but it was also busy, but different in the change of pace that I typically have here. Then when I came home, there's a whole incident with my stepson and his apartment, and they ended up moving back home with us. So it's my stepson, his girlfriend, and their 2 dogs. Well, one dog is completely fine. She's an angel. She doesn't do anything wrong. But the other, she's a German Shepherd puppy. I think she's about 7 months old. I'm honestly not sure because I have issues with her. I'm not a puppy person to begin with. Amy Sprinklestein, just listen, don't speak, because I know you're going to come after me with pitchforks. I just can't do puppies. I don't know what it is. I just cannot with the puppies. They frustrate me. I get mad. I hate coming into my home and seeing a puddle of pee or poop. And I'm going to tell you, she poops about the same size as my adult German Shepherd. Why? I couldn't tell you, but she does. And it's something else. I wasn't even recording. Anyway, I just can't do puppies. I'd rather babysit a newborn baby than babysit a puppy. Much less a female puppy, because we know what that happens, or we know what that's like. Anyway, I think it's because growing up I didn't have puppies. We had one adult female dog, and my mom got rid of her when I was about 6 years old because she got pregnant, and my mom also worked full-time, and so did my stepdad, and she didn't have time to take care of a dog with puppies, and so we rehomed her to a family who lived on a farm, and they kept all the puppies. And then I remember twice after that, we had a dog for a very brief period of time. We had another dog a couple years after that had cancer, and we had to put him down, and he wasn't even that old. And then there was another dog a couple years later that my mom got me. I only had him for a couple of days, and then they realized that they were going to have to take care of him because I had to go to school. I was in elementary school, and they got rid of him. Never had a dog again until I was an adult. And it was twice that we had a dog, and it just never lasted very long, and I just can't do the puppies. I don't know what it is. Not to mention, like, we have so many people in the home as it is. It's a lot of work. So anyway, I don't know. It's just... What are you doing? What? You? No, you have your camera on. Yeah. I was thinking of yours. That happens when you have a busy house. Anyway, yeah, that was too long. We need to move on from that. So yeah, I am back now. Somewhere in this video, I'm gonna put the unboxing. I think I still have the box here. Yeah, the date with my stitching box, because I never posted that. Again, I had it pre-recorded, and for some reason I had it split into 2 videos, and the first video went missing with all the other shit that went missing, and I couldn't post half the unboxing, so I had to leave that. And I didn't take any of that stuff with me, so I couldn't re-record it, and it is what it is. I got a new phone also in between there, and I think I like the quality on this one. Forgive the glare. We shall see how this goes. So I've had a lot of haul in between, and a lot of it I've put away. So I've had 2 orders of Classic Colorworks for my nest egg. Those are already put up in the wall, just because I didn't want them sitting there. And so those are there. I don't have them to actually show you because I put them away already. I think we're finally up to letter C, maybe. I know we went back a little bit one of the months, back to like A and B. I guess there was some missing in between there. Somewhere in here, I'm going to show you guys the floss that I ordered from Etsy that I throw it away. I must have. It's from Crikey Crafts or Crayer Cream. Don't hold that against me. It's something. I showed it to you guys. I will show it to you guys here in the thing. And then I also placed an order with DMC way before Christmas, and so I don't know what it was, what prompted me to, oh, because I needed a second one of these, and I saw that they were 50% off, so they're normally $24.50 or $25, and I got it for $12.50, I think. So I have 2 of these now because one wasn't enough. So now the only floss I have is the did I get rid of it? Shit, I don't even know if I kept it. There was a bunch of variegated floss I wasn't fond of. I think it was like the J&P Coats variegated, or maybe the Artiste variegated. It was numbered with some numbers, but I know that they're not DMC. And so I think I got rid of them. And what I have left on bobbins is now up on this hanger with these. It's actually 2 hangers because I couldn't make them fit on one hanger like I thought I could. So they're both here hanging. 2 of those. I forget how many slots there are, and then everything on the bottom is duplicates because I had more that would fit in that. So anyway, I got that, and then I got these 2 colors. For what fucking reason, I have no clue, but I do know that I have been collecting the silk floss for satin floss for Universal Monsters Cell. She has a mummy room, and I wanted to do the sarcophagi and the sarcophagus because it's only one, and like the treasure in the satin floss because it's supposed to be like elegant, right? And I don't know why I have green and silver. I don't recall ordering green and silver. I thought I ordered like every shade of yellow. I don't know, and I know I ordered some more from somewhere else, and I put those away already. I think it was 1, 2, 3 Stitch because I got floss for the Tilton Crafts thing, and I'm going to show you guys that in a little bit. But anyway, I don't even know if I need these colors, and I don't fucking know why they were there, but they were. So there's that. Then I also got, oh, this is the thing right here. So, okay. So there was supposed to be a freebie that you were supposed to have gotten if your order was over $20, and I think my order was like $25, and I didn't get it. Apparently they were sold out or something. It just says that they cut it from the order, so I didn't get that. It was free. But then I also ordered a kit, an extra small cat kit, and it says it was a budget kit because I think it was on sale for $4.99. So I added that on there. They also did not ship that to me either, and they did readjust the amount in my bank account, so at least there's that, but I didn't get it. And then that was it. And then I got these because they were also like 40% off or something like that, so they were ridiculously cheap. I got these 2 Charles Craft 28 count Monocos, and apparently Monaco's an even weave. I've heard about Monaco a lot. What's her name? Stitcher Mommy talks about these all the time, or Monaco. I've heard her talk about Monaco all the time, and I saw that they had it on there. I think they were clearancing it, and so I wanted to try it. I feel like the reason I got 2 was 1 because they were reasonably priced, but 2 because it said clearance, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, don't hold me to that. But I got them straight off the DMC website, and I like them so far. These are ivory antique white. That was all they had. But I don't know, I might use it for full coverage, I might not, I don't know. I have a couple samplers that I think would look good on this because it's not like your normal antique white. It has more of like a yellow undertone, which is not normally like something that I would like, but I think it'll still work. My kids are super hyper, and now that they all know that I have over 1,000 subscribers, they keep trying to make appearances in my videos. Okay. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to try this. We shall see. It feels nice, really nice too. Of course, all Even Wave does. So now I have these, and I don't know what to put on them yet. I want to save them for a project that's gonna take the whole thing because I don't want to cut it. It's 20 by 24. There's gonna be a lot of editing in this. Then I got an order. I pre-ordered this on Etsy from Heartstring Samplery, and I'm not going to show you guys because I'm actually going to stitch this for my friend Amy Sprinklestein and send it to her, because as soon as I saw it I was like, oh, that's freaking adorable. I need to send that to her. So that's all I'm going to show you guys. So I am going to stitch that up, and I hope that it doesn't take too long. Then I also, I think at Christmas or before, I don't know, sometime, Heaven and Earth gave a free chart, and it's so cute. It's called A Christmas Night by Alexandra Gavrilova, and it looks like this. So of course I printed it, and it's freaking gorgeous. I love it. I want to kit it up, but then I don't because I have so many haids as it is. And I think I'm going to cut out, oops, this section here. I'm not sure. Up to the end of the tree. So it would only be the front road right here. So anyway, it's quite large, as with all Heaven and Earth. 26 by 13 on 25 counts. I'm definitely leaning more towards cutting that off, and maybe even, I'll show you guys right now, putting it in a sheet protector. Maybe even cutting off something off the bottom up until the fence here, and it will make it significantly smaller. But then, like, I feel kind of like, well, you're messing with the whole aesthetic. I just feel like this part here is too blurry, and I don't know, I just don't feel like I'd like stitching that. I don't know, we'll see. It's not like I don't have any haids to stitch, so, you know, whatever. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna have time to post all of the giveaway winners in this video, but I know I have several that I will be announcing. I have to go back through my Vlogmas videos or Flossmas videos and choose, because I think the first week I did giveaways, and so I know I have several. I'm trying to figure out what else I ordered. I don't think I showed you guys any of these, but I was very curious about some of the material from AliExpress. I should have known better, but I ordered a bunch of it anyway. Geez, like in October or something, and I got a yard of every one that I saw, and I got it sometime in December, and it's very pretty, but it's definitely cheap. I think I paid like $3 to $4 a yard. I got this one. I got some tacos, this cool psychedelic one, tornadoes, donuts. Can you tell how thin it is right here? That's part of the problem. I got these stars and moons, or suns and moons I should say. Another psychedelic one, some scissors, craft scissors. I got these Halloween witches and ghosts. I got another pumpkins. I got some watermelons. I got some sushi. And then I got the woodland, whimsical woodland creatures, cuter than normal woodland style. I really love the designs, don't get me wrong, and I had even more in my cart that I really, really wanted, and then ultimately decided not to because, oops, I need to turn that on or you guys cannot see me, because of how thin the material is. Like, you can see the donuts through the thing, and so I just know when I do this, I'm probably gonna have to get a thicker stabilizer, because I was just gonna make project bags out of it anyway. So I might even have to pair it with a normal, like the calico or some other kind of cotton from Joann's. He better not be honking at me. My stepson's girlfriend just got home from work. So I'm probably gonna have to put a thicker material on the inside, like a normal weight of cotton, and a thicker stabilizer to make this just look halfway decent. I don't know, we'll see. I hate to be wasteful, and I don't want to throw it. I did not by any means spend a lot of money on this. I honestly think I paid about $20 for this whole stack of all these yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That can't be right. Maybe it's cheaper than that because I didn't spend a lot of money on this. And so, and then they had like some extra coupons that if you bought 5, then you would get like a couple dollars off or whatever it is. I don't know. Okay, I think that pretty much covers the haul part because I put the other stuff away pretty much. So let's talk about some fuck ups real quick. Let me just show you something, okay? I had this fabric, right? It's a 20 something count Lugana from Zweigart. Okay, you see that? Well, that is actually going this way, like this. That is supposed to go this way. Yeah, this is a Hade. I told Amy about this and she was like, girl, it was this one, Minnie the Priestess by Ruth Thompson. Yeah, so now I have to pick it out or pick another fabric if I have one, but that was quite a significant amount of stitches in my opinion on a Hade. 2/110. So it shouldn't be that difficult to pull out, but I'm usually one who doesn't like to frog, and I will fudge it. That's how much I got. Like, yeah. There's that. Then I had another boo-boo. So I had started kitting up Quarantine Cats a long time ago when I first bought it. Here it is, the original. And put it away and completely fucking forgot about it. So when Amy Sprinklestein and Sassy Fiber Arts, Jen, I believe is her name, I'm so bad with names, messaged me and said, hey, let's sell this together. I said, fuck yeah. Printed it again. Now I have 2. And kitted it up again, all over. I didn't get much done, but I did take out the bobbins. And I found this in my kitted up shit. Completely fucking forgot. So now I have these bobbins that I gotta put back in there somehow. And I have this copy that I printed for no fucking good reason, because I printed it twice. So that goes in the recycling bin. So these are gonna go put back in there. It is what it is, right? I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. I just can't. I think that's all the fuck ups. Maybe. I don't know. There's very likely more that I just don't know. These dogs. You can see them running up and down. I think that's all the fuck ups. I have so many heaven and earths kitted up. And I told myself that 2020 was going to be the year of the Hade. 2021 was going to be the year of the Hade. I wanted to stitch 1,000 stitches a day. Yeah, that didn't happen. Mostly, okay, I never finished telling you guys what happened. When I came back from my little break, my stepson was here, right, and his girlfriend and the dogs. They decided to move everybody's rooms. Our house has 2 master bedrooms, and we had currently had it set up where we moved the kids' rooms, and my 14-year-old son had the 2nd master bedroom. Well, they decided to move everybody's rooms and took everything out and spread it out between the room that my girls were going to have to share, my room, and my son's room. And so, yeah, it's been a hot freaking mess. And then my husband had locked the cats in one of the rooms, and they peed on everything, and it was one of those. So I literally, when I came back, I spent just one whole day doing nothing but blankets, load after load after load of washing blankets. And then I spent another day doing nothing but the clothes. And then the clothes, it's not like you're ever caught up on clothes, right? So it's been a hot mess. And then just today, I finally got the girls' beds back together. I had to go buy them new bedspreads because one of them was completely ruined by the cats. Couldn't find the other one. And so I had to go buy them new mattress covers. Ugh, it is what it is. Let's talk a little bit about some whips. This is not an accurate estimate of what I've worked on since before, because I've been trying to put everything back in my bins and to keep it organized so that it's not everywhere. And I don't even have the Harry Potter whip. I'm gonna have to go get that to show you guys, because that was my focus piece before I left, and I've got a lot of progress on that. I don't even think you guys have seen any of the progress that I've made on that. So yeah, it's not a super accurate representation of what I've worked on. It's just what I can recall that I've worked on. So the first one is Magic Steady by Rose Kahn. Of course, it's a Heaven and Earth design, full coverage piece. This one, I would have had more progress on it, but what happened was I got a new phone, and this particular one, I had been stitching on Pattern Keeper on my phone, my old phone. Well, dumbass here forgot to export all of my patterns, and I lost all my progress. So one of my stitching days, I didn't get to stitch at all. I spent just getting the Pattern Keeper portion of this chart where it needed to be. And so I didn't get any stitching done that day. It took me a very long time. And then the next stitching day, I did put a little bit of stitches in on it, but not as much as I would have had if I would have done that correctly. So I've been keeping this one on the scroll frame, and this is the progress that I have. This is everything that I had to rechart, and then some of this in here is just a little bit that I've got caught up on. I mainly think it was just this blue section here, and I had to do all of that into Pattern Keeper. So yay me. Yeah, I've been keeping that on the scroll frame. I've also been, I didn't show you guys my Lowry, which is in there. Maybe I'll do a review on it. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll do a review video on it because I'm not going to haul it in here right now. But I keep it in the living room so that I can stitch on this one certain spot where I have a lamp and everything. And that's where I've been stitching. And so I'd like to get some more scroll frames so that my Heaven and Earths, I can just keep them on the scroll frame and not have to worry about taking them on and off. And then they're perfect on there, and it leaves me enough space that I don't actually have to move it for a good period of time. So going with the theme of whips, I have progress on the Friends and Family Sampler. I am not finished with it by any means because I'm more of a, process stitcher than I am a progress stitcher. Is that how it goes? Because I genuinely just enjoy the act of stitching, and I'm not in a big hurry to finish all of the things because I just like stitching. So, you know, it is what it is. But I'm going to show you guys this. I did take it off the Q snap, so you're actually going to see the whole entire thing. That's what I have. There goes my bag. It's big. I don't know what possessed me to stitch this on white, but I did. I'm stitching this on 28 count even weave 2/2, and I am using the Artiste satin floss in Peacock Show from Hobby Lobby. And you guys know that I no longer shop at Hobby Lobby, but I will have to maybe place one more order for this floss. You can see the variegation in it if I ran out. So this is the one that I had to put on pause a while back because my cat threw up on it. Well, he threw up on my pattern and he threw up on my floss. I had to order more, which sucks for me because I'm trying not to give Hobby Lobby my money. This 28 count even weave is also from Hobby Lobby. It's the Artiste Zweigart brand. Again, I had purchased it because it's my favorite even weave, and it's super local to me with the 40% off coupon. It's super affordable. There's a needle poking out, and I had purchased a bunch of this before I stopped shopping at Hobby Lobby. So if I didn't already say, this is the Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler from 2020. There's a new one for 2021 that I want to start, but I'm waiting to see what it looks like because they only released the border, and I don't want to stitch something based off of just the border. I'm pretty sure I'm going to like it because they're doing the Mexican tile sampler thingy. But we'll see. Where did I put that by itself? Okay, so that is not okay. I don't think I showed this. I think I showed you my start. This is the Clouds Factory Don't Blink. It's a Doctor Who movie quote. And I think I showed you guys my start, and then I never showed most of it again. And that's all I have is the Don't Be. Well, part of the Be. And I started the TARDIS. This fabric's kind of hard to work on. It is Regency Linen Duck. I've never heard of it. It is 28 count even weave, and it's got like flax, I guess is what those are called. It's okay, but I'm having a really hard time stitching this gray and this white. They show up just fine, and so I don't know why I'm having such a hard time stitching them. Again, another needle minder from Abby Topknot that is backwards. I talk about this later in the clip where I talk about the date with my stitching mystery box sampler subscription box. You know what I mean. I talk about that there. Oh, this is part of some of the stuff that I ordered. I ordered the, I think I have the, hold please. I ordered some of the fancy floss that was needed for Bump Into Night because I started it. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys the start, but I didn't even order all of the fancy floss because it requires quite a bit, but I ordered enough. I ordered all of the skeins, like, okay, so started this dude here. So I needed some of the fancy floss for the pumpkins and some of the fancy floss for this house. And when you order fancy floss, they tell you to order, so say this thing here takes up 6 skeins of this and you only buy 1. They highly recommend, everybody in the stitching world recommends purchasing all 6 at once, because chances are if you stitch it and then you don't stitch it for a year, you go back and order the same color again, the dye lot could be way off and it won't match nicely enough. And so I purchased everything that I was going to need for this house in its entirety, which I think it shares some of it for here and the roof on here, but it's not everything. I still need this red color and a few more, but it does require a significant amount of fancy floss. and I did sub a bunch of it, so a lot of it's in here. But that was an order that I got that I didn't share with you guys before. And I'm stitching this on a piece of volcano stitching Ada that I ordered. It's a group on Facebook. It's kind of like Stitch Me. She doesn't do auctions. She just posts everything in the aisles and you can go and get it. She doesn't have anywhere near the customer base that Stitch Me does, so it's a lot easier to get your hands on some fabrics. I think I have 3 of her pieces and so far I'm happy with it. I think this is a piece of 18 count. Oh yeah. Oh, 16 count Ada is what I'm stitching it on, and they're very affordable. That's it. I have a project in my car. This one in my car. I will take a picture and put it here. This is a ink circles all together now that I'm stitching for my sister. It's part of this trio. I've already stitched what were these called? First base and I can't remember. I stitched this one and I stitched this one for her, and I gifted them to her for Christmas, and I'm still stitching this one, and I do have the matching frame for it so that it will match the other 2. And when I'm done I'll send that to her because her birthday's not till July. June or July. I get her and her dad confused. I get her and her dad mixed up because one's in June, one's in July, one's like the 26th and one's the 28th, and I get them confused all the time. So there's that. You'll just see a picture of the progress on that. Oh, that was one I had to start over because the cat puked on it and messed up the fabric that I had. So yeah. It's one of those days where it takes an extra long amount of time to do things because your kids are just going haywire over everything. Anyway, my face is here, my lens is there. If I'm not looking at the lens, that's why, because I'm looking at myself. I am not a narcissist. Okay, I started Halloween Quaker. I don't recall if I've showed you guys this, but I'm showing, if I did, I'm showing it again because I want to talk about it. Halloween Quaker by Lila's Studio. I've had this for a little bit and I've been sitting on it for a little while. I started this on a piece of Brandy's Fall from Stitch Me in 16 count, and that's my start. I started in the center. There it is. It doesn't call for too many colors. I don't know, 12 maybe. I'm pretty sure I kept all of the colors true to what it's supposed to be, because I had most of them from my Classic Colorworks, what's it called? Nest Egg, and there was only a couple that I needed to order. So Michelle Bendy is like damn near done with hers, and she is challenging people to sell her because she says that you're gonna finish it before her. Girl, you see this? So I commented on her thing and I said, I'm gonna do it. And she said, you'll still finish before me. I feel like I'm Michelle when it comes to my whips. I'm much like her, and I get really into one and I only work on that one for a week, and then so I'm gonna try working on that and seeing how it goes. I don't know. She's like damn near done, so I don't know how she thinks. I commented and I said like, oh, I have it. It's on the teeny tiniest start on it. There's no way I'll finish before you. And she's like, you trust me, you will. I don't know. We shall see. I don't know. I thought it would be bigger too. This is what, a fat 8, 18 by 21, and I'll have a border, good decent sized border on it. So that makes me happy because I thought it was going to be freaking gigantic. It is not. I actually think, looking at this, I think I'm going to do this today. It kind of makes me want to do it today. I have a working copy, and then the original copy is in here because I don't like working with the original. That scared me. Thought somebody was right there. This way people are watching me. Okay. And then Okay, so I think that's it. I swear this video is going to be like 600 pieces together. Okay. Let's see. I think that's all the whips. Okay. So, since the last time we talked, I kitted up, pretty sure, almost completely this one. Psychedelic Studio by Tilton Crafts. It's by Emperor Pep, and it's so freaking cute. This isn't normally what I stitch, but it reminds me so much of my daughters. And I just love all of the colors in here. You guys know, if you've been, what the fuck is going on? If you've been following me for a little bit, then you know that I typically stitch a lot of darker things, a lot of fantasy style things, and so I don't typically go for the anime style, but I loved it. And I think I still need a few more colors. Oh, actually, that was why I ordered some of the stuff I ordered. So I need to, I'm still probably gonna need to get more. I'm gonna leave this out. I got a lot of the floss for it. Most of it, not all of it. And I did start it. I also started it on this fabric that Amy sent me. She sent me a bunch of fabric. Was it Amy? This had to have been from her. There was this is almost a full yard of fabric, and it's 20 count, and it might have been something different originally. I feel like it might have been 18 count, and then they hand dyed it because it's 20 count now. And so I have the tiniest start on this in the top left corner, and I'm doing this on Pattern Keeper as well. So I'm excited to see how this is going to come out. The stitches are a little tight, but I feel like they're pretty consistent, and I'm liking the way that it's turning out. The back doesn't seem any bulkier than it would seem doing tent on 28 count. I mean, than doing tent stitch on another fabric. Don't mind my fucking pimples. I do need to put a needle minder on here or some magnets, because this is not gonna work for long. So there's that. I'm gonna leave that on my desk because I do want to get those other, I have the floss for that. Then I had that, oh, and then I had another new start. This was my New Year new start with Amy and Sassy Fiber Arts. You guys heard me talking about this. We are all selling quarantine cats, and I have a small start on it, and I haven't worked on it since. I was actually at my mom's in Arizona on New Year's, and so I did start this over there. I took this project and I took my Linen and Threads 2020 sampler cell with me, so that was why that got so much work. And then I started this. So this I started up here in this corner, and I'm doing this on 28 count gridded easy count Lugana, and I got almost a full yard of it as well. And that is, I don't know where my needle is, if I have one. I don't think I have one in here. I hope I don't. That is my start on it. That's what that looks like. It's super dark. You can't see it because my lighting is so horrible in here right now. And I am parking my threads. If they are down here, then that means that that thread needs to be ended, and as soon as I have enough stitches over it, I will cut it and remove it from the front. These ones are all my parked threads. So that's my small start on that. Again, I had a very ambitious goal of 1,000 stitches per day, and I'm still hoping. Lily, no ice cream upstairs. There's no eating upstairs because they got in trouble. Uh-oh. They're yelling at the dogs. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, 1,000 stitches per day. I hope that once I kind of get back on track with everything, I've been spending extra time cleaning, and then today I didn't do too much. What did I do today? I had some errands to run, and then I had to fix my girls' beds and a bunch of extra things, and I'm still doing the damn laundry. And then here in a bit, I'm gonna go try to finish my room, organizing it, and then I hope that I'm done with it because I've got a lot of homework. I have a 30-minute video that I gotta watch of my instructor speaking right now because I have some questions and I need to make sure he doesn't answer them in that video. So new year, new start. That's what that was. And then I think I have these colors too. I need to leave that out. I think that's it. My house is just really rowdy today. It's surprising that I've even managed to get as much done as I can today. Okay, I pulled the colors I needed for quarantine cats. I had a pencil. This will work. So I'm still missing a handful of colors from here, but I do have. Okay, put these 4 in here. I don't need these anymore, and then I need to pull the ones that I need for here. So I need to decide which chart is more important because I think I'm already out of some of the colors. So I don't have 150. I know that. 154 I do have. So this is an impromptu kit with me. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I do know that I'm going to add in the Black Needle Society thing on here because why not? You know, might as well. So you guys can see it. I started talking about it like it was going to be included already, and so I don't feel like going back and doing like a whole nother intro for it. I don't think I have 158 either because I already dug through this. So, you know, it is what it is. What can we do? What is 59? It's like a gray. Yeah, I already went through it. I'm gonna have to order more. This is the disadvantage of kitting up a ton of Heaven and Earth designs. So I'm gonna finish this and do my homework, hopefully, and then go finish my room, maybe, hopefully, and hopefully tomorrow's a better day and I can just sit and stitch. I don't know. I want to thank you guys again for being so patient with me. I will try to update as things come. If you have any questions, please leave them on this video. I'm going to try my best to kind of cover everything as they come in. I do have a Patreon set up, but I do need to change it because I'm going to get rid of the highest tier. I think the link is already in the description. I'm not sure, but I will find out. And I did set up a buy me a coffee. So that should be down there. If it's not, I will add it. If not, it'll be in the next video. And I think that's it for now. Oh, I have YouTube Join coming as well. And the tiers are going to be set up similar to the Patreon ones. I just decided to do both platforms because I feel like people, there's some people that prefer Patreon and there's some people that prefer the YouTube Join. Me personally, I prefer the YouTube Join because everything comes up on YouTube and I don't like, oh no, oh, I got permanent marker on my sweater. Oh my gosh, it's one of those days. So anyway, some people like either platform, and so I felt like maybe I can just do both and just keep them in jive with each other and keep the dollar amounts similar. The problem with that is that the dollar amounts in YouTube, you can't pick the exact amount, and so on Patreon you can. And so I think YouTube might have something like $4.99 and Patreon says $5. So I mean, if that 1 cent is going to make or break you, by all means YouTube it. But for the most part, the content, I'm gonna try to streamline them together. So that's it, you guys. I'm gonna go. Again, I have no idea how long this video is gonna be because I stopped at least 15 times. Plus, I'm gonna clip in the black needle thing, and I'm gonna clip in the little bit about opening that floss, and that should be it. You know, it is what it is. I'll see you guys soon. Hey everybody, so I think this next floss tube is going to be a bunch of pieces clipped together. It is 1:30 in the morning and I've been organizing things and printing a freaking ton of orders. And I just recalled that Long Dog Samplers had a resistance is futile chart and I wanted to look at it. I just really like the name and what it represents. I don't particularly care for band samplers, but I just, anyway, I am gonna put this floss away. There is a brand on Etsy called this, and I've ordered from her twice now, and part of it was to kit up the one of the charts I got from Tilton Crafts. I can't remember which one it's called. It'll be in this video somewhere. But she sent me these two freeze canes. I think this is called like ammo. So she sent me these. It's interesting. It's not soft like DMC or CXC, but it seems to be the same weight, and I don't know. These are pretty funky colors. They're both like shades of green. One is like a more neon color and another one is more of like a pale, like kind of yellowish. And then I needed to order, she was out of CXC 1 through 35. So I ordered the ammo 1 through 35. And I also ordered the CXC 100s because I need to kit up, let me see a couple of things, and I want to kit up the rest of the Black Kitty Forest from Tilton Crafts. The other one was one of these anime ones too. I can't remember. They're both from Emperor Pep. And then I think I have like 2 charts that I need to get the rest of the stuff for. And if I'm not mistaken, I have 2 sets. Yes, I have 2 sets of the 100 through, I don't know what it is, 150 through 170-ish, whatever those numbers are. I got 2 sets of those. So hopefully that can help me kit some stuff up. And then of course the 1 through whatever's. I don't think you can quite tell the difference between these, but her name is Jean, and I really like her customer service is phenomenal. I've ordered from her twice now. For some reason, I believe she's in Canada, but the stuff doesn't update when she sends it. I threw the packaging out, but it's still tracked, and it's really weird because it doesn't track like the whole time they send it. I don't know like why, but I've gotten 2 orders from her and both of them on Etsy still say in transit. So I don't know what the hell that's about, but it is what it is. But she includes these handwritten cards. And again, her customer service is phenomenal. So if you're looking for places to order CXC, I recommend her, and the shipping is super fast. I don't think you can quite tell. They're not the same color. Like how they feel. I think you can kind of see the shine in the CXC versus the ammo. But I stitched with one of these already, and the stitches lay down the same. It just doesn't feel as smooth, but it looks the same, and I haven't noticed any type of like difference in hue, I guess. So anyway, this video is probably gonna be all over the place. I just wanted to let you guys know before I put these away and kit up that I got these. I've also have 2 orders of nest egg that I already hung and put up. It is what it is, whatever. So I don't know what the next clip is going to be, but there you have it. Another clip. These glasses are fucking huge on my face, right? I have this. So I'd recorded this before, and for some reason I had it into 2 clips, and the first clip, completely no idea what happened to it. And so I'm just going to do it over again. I've had it sitting here. I haven't put it away. I've had it for weeks. So this is the January subscription box from Retreat in a Box, which is the Black Needle Society. This one is called Date With Your Stitching. I will be getting the Hogwarts Year 2 box, and I will be getting the March subscription box, and then I canceled my subscription. So it's supposed to come every other month, and so they had already required that you had pay May's subscription. So if I would have paid May, I would have had January, March, May, and the Harry Potter Year 4 box all pending. And that I think they had another box in between there, like a Valentine's box or something as well. And if I would have bought every single box that the Black Needle Society has, you could potentially have like 5 boxes all pending with them at the same time. And that's why I decided to cancel the subscription, because I am not comfortable having that much money tied up in a company like this. Not a company like this, but at once with things that especially because we hadn't gotten the boxes yet, and I had no idea if I was going to like them or not. And so it really made me nervous to have that many boxes pending and not know if I was going to particularly be so much in love with the subscription box that I needed to have it, because it's $60 and I feel like that's quite a bit. I actually think it's 60 plus 10 shipping, if I'm not mistaken. And so it's a lot. You know, it's definitely not, if you're on a budget, it's definitely not for that. And then the thing too, the Year 2 Harry Potter box, the cost like practically doubled. The new box I think was $125, which I was freaking floored, and I think it's still $10 shipping on top of that. So it's quite a bit. And then I wasn't happy with the Fall Into Stitching box. You guys know, you saw my review. I'm not really one for the lifestyle items. If I'm paying for a stitching box, then I want the stitching things. If I wanted a lifestyle box, then I'd get like the Fat Pit Fun box or something like that. So that's my beef. I don't know what happened to my glasses. They're somewhere. This is probably going to be the longest freaking video ever. So a couple of things that I noticed is that the box is greatly improved. When I got the Fall Into Stitching box, it wasn't as thick and sturdy, and it was like really dented and stuff. This one definitely seems to have improved in quality. Let's get to it. So I'm going to keep it here because there's not enough room here. So the first thing you get is a book, and it tells you about all the products. I always have a thing here about their next box, and they do always do like an Instagram thing that I never do because I forget. So the first thing is a candle. I like the candles. This one smells like shower and body wash, which is nice. I think I'll put it in my bathroom, to be honest, and light it every once in a while, maybe when I'm cleaning. This particular one is called Date Night. It is from Wish, which I believe is the company that they've been using. And I like it. This is something I can get behind in boxes like this, because why not have a nice smell when you're stitching? The next thing is this Love Potion Color Changing Hot Chocolate. Not something that I would particularly care for. It's quite a bit. This bag is about half full, but I know that my kids will like it. But still, you know, it's kind of one of those things. I don't know. The one thing that I would say about these though too is that I wish that they would put the prices on here, because they tell you like, oh, the box is a such and such value at minimum, or such and such value box for this price, or whatever it is that they say, but you don't actually know what it is you're getting. So I have no idea how much these items cost individually. You know, that's me. So this is from, it just says packaged by the Black Needle Society. So I don't know. I'm assuming they made this themselves. I don't know. And then the next thing is, of course, you get your exclusive needle minder. They always include these in the box, which is designed by them on their Glowforge, if I'm not mistaken. Did I do something with it? Why is it not in here? Did I put it on my thing? What did I do with the needle minder? Next thing you got is called Lolo To Go Head to Toe Moisturizer. This is from, where's it at? In Stitches Travel Lotion Bar, made by Lolo Body Care. This is something that I don't particularly care for. It says soft white, rose, jasmine, musk, and citrus. You can definitely smell the citrus. I don't particularly care for lotion bars. If you guys didn't know, I used to have a handmade bath and body business, and lotion bars were just something that I never ever cared for. I made them for a long time, and I just still didn't care for them. I don't know what it is. I just can't get behind them for some reason. So there is that. I might give it to my sister maybe, see if she wants to try it. I don't know. You get that. Then you get this Fiber on Whim hand-dyed floss and bouquet. It is not focusing. There we go. It is pink and green, very springy, and it's got a little bit of white in there. It's very pretty. I don't know what I would use it for. It says it's 8 yards. It's just fills and looks like just regular cotton. So this is super cute. I'll probably use that somehow. Not somehow, but in something. Let me put these back in here so I know what I'm showing you guys. Then you get one of these lollipops from the Laughing Forest. These are the ones that Michelle Bandy is always showing. I like the idea of it, but I honestly don't think I'll ever eat this. This one is blueberry lemon thyme. Especially those two are flavors that I just don't particularly care for either. I'll probably let my kids try it, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to like it either. But there's that. Then it also comes with these. Let me see. I think these came in a thingy, a bag or something. It just says curated by the Black Needle. Are these bronze embroidery scissors. They're coming out darker than they actually are, but they're still freaking gorgeous. And I absolutely love these. These are things that I live for in boxes like this. I can definitely get behind a nice pair of heavy scissors. They're quite big. It's the handle here. They're very large. Larger than what I normally use for embroidery scissors, but I still absolutely love them. And then you get a pattern, of course. This one is called a waffle lot, and it looks like that. And it is a Valentine's pattern. I do not stitch anything Valentine's or anything with hearts or anything like that. I immediately thought that I was going to destash it, and then I realized that it's actually signed by Kathy from Hands On Design. So I will probably just keep this as a cool little thing. I don't know, maybe I don't know if these patterns, let me see. It doesn't say anything about the design being exclusive or if they'll ever release it, so I don't know, but it is signed. You can see it. I just hope you guys are straight this whole time. My allergies, I skipped, I think, 2 days of allergy pills, and it's freaking killing me today. Ugh. Okay. No idea what I was saying, and I still haven't found that fucking needle minder. I don't know. I haven't started anything. What did I put it on? I have no clue. Okay. The next thing is also from Fiber on a Whim called lipstick fabric. It's a very fun color. It's very pink. That's about right. It's hand dyed and super bright. I don't think I have anything quite like this. No pink. This is 32 count Lugana even weave, and it's 1/8 of a yard, which is perfect because I like 32. So I'm glad that it's not a piece of linen, because in their last box it was a piece of gingham linen, which I don't like linen and I don't like gingham. Don't come at me with the pitchforks. So the next thing, or the last thing I should say, is the Jane Eyre Small Project Bag, which is designed by the Black Needle Society as well. And it looks like this. The front and the back are the same. Oh, that's upside down. Well, the other side was upside down. That's what it looks like. And then the other side here. It's cute. I like it. I think I will use it for small stitching. It's pink on the inside. I will probably use it for small projects that I stitch at hand. Like right now, my Alto Gather Now from Ink Circles, it's in my car and not in a project bag. So I will probably put this in there. It's got a nice heavy little zipper pull, and it's cute. I like it. I think I don't read Jane Eyre, but I like it because it's got the text printed in the back, and it's like a book, and the ink splotches I definitely like as well. Even though it's brighter than my normal aesthetic, I think.
Hey, Mom, are these?
My kids. Well, I don't show on here. So yeah, I'll probably leave this out to go put in my car. And that is it. I really wish I knew what I did with that fucking needle minder. I think I have the clip from before where I recorded that part. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because this is too long, and I'm going to insert, I think I'm going to insert this into the Flosstube. I don't know, you guys. I don't even know what I'm doing. I still have to record that video, but I do know that I have so many things that I need to show you guys. I am a complete idiot. I don't know why I thought it was a light bulb. It is not a fucking light bulb. It's a candy heart. And I know why it wasn't in the box. Because it doesn't fucking work. I don't have a needle here. I had demonstrated it previously because I always check my needle minders, and I honestly think I am so super freaking done with needle minders from companies because they never work. More than half of the needle minders that I have received, either in a box or that I've ordered, don't work. And I ordered, I think, like 6 needle minders from Abby Topknot, and of those 6, 4 of them didn't work. I wasn't given a refund. She offered a replacement, and I just said no because I was already frustrated with the situation as it is. So if and when I feel like it, I will Dremel them off and replace the magnets. But this one is not, no exception to the rule. It does not work. It's super cute. I like it. I don't eat this fucking candy. It is gross. But yeah, it's quite large too. It's pretty big. Like, this is a quarter. So you can see how big it is. It makes the quarter look really small. But you put the needle on and it just flips to the back. Super annoying. I don't want my needle minder like this on my fabric. It is what it is. What can we do? I did let them know, and they said, oh, it must be something with the enamel, how the enamel sets, blah, blah, blah. I honestly have no idea what that means, because when I got the ones from Abby Topknot, this is one of the ones I got from her, and this is one of the ones I got from her. These are just 2 of the ones that I got from her. I don't know what I did with the other ones, but these are 2 of the ones that I got from her, and she told me the same thing, that it was something to do with the way the enamel sits. What enamel? What are you doing that you have enamel that you have to be worried about the magnets? I think they're just putting them on wrong. I don't know what it is about the enamel that they say it doesn't work right. I moved you guys and you fell. I don't know, because I have plenty of needle minders that I made myself, and I didn't have this issue once I realized that they go on a certain way. I haven't decided if I'm going to put them for sale yet because I need more needle minders. So I just told myself that I would use them instead. I don't know. That's it. I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight and see when I finish the rest of this video.